There were so many options and it was so cheap.
Well, not ancient, but they're ancient to me.
I think that this activity is, let me just say, very overpriced. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another Attila and Zay video. We are still in Malaysia and we are coming at you from the Cameron Highlands region, from the small town of Tanah Rata, and we are back in Attila and Zay nature territory because this region of Malaysia is mountainous. It has tons of jungles, tea plantations, strawberry farms, and many other things, and we cannot wait to show you guys. Tanah Rata is a very small town here in the Cameron Highlands region, and if you're driving a car through the mountains and you blink, you might even miss it, but it has a very charming vibe over here with a lot of small businesses, restaurants, and we're about to go to one right now to have breakfast and coffee because our brains are not working at full power just yet. And then after that, we're gonna rent one of those scooters right there, probably from this business right here, and we'll explore the area a little bit more.
Attila is just filling out the paperwork to rent a motorbike for the day, which will help us get around the area a lot more quickly. So here's the bike that we rented for about 4 hours. That's how long it should take us to explore the places. And this has been by far one of the most expensive places to rent the bike. It's $10 for 4 hours. Everywhere else was like $8 for the entire day.
There's a big line of shops just ahead of us right here, and that's where we're probably gonna try and get breakfast. Also, there's lots of hotels and accommodations here in Cameron Highlands, so you shouldn't have any issues finding any. Obviously, you have different types of accommodations, from cheap ones to more expensive ones to resorts and stuff like that. And yeah, lots of businesses, like I was saying, that you can go and visit and shop at, and tons of restaurants as well. So we decided to stop at this restaurant. It's like a buffet type experience. You pay whatever you eat. So there's a lot of options, a lot of different curries and vegetables.
What's that? Eggs maybe?
Oh yeah, it's an egg.
I'll try it.
Curry eggs. Looks delicious, smells very delicious. Like we mentioned in our food video, there's definitely a lot of varieties of different types of foods here in Malaysia that's been influenced by a lot of different countries, including India. And yeah, this is all Indian type food. The spread looking good already.
That's all I want.
Yeah. And a roti.
And a bread, yeah. That's it. So Attila got his little buffet meal. I also got mine. We just paid for it. They charge you based on what you grab and how much you grab. And the total for both of us came to $4.
Very delicious. We just finished eating the breakfast and it was absolutely delicious. There were so many options and it was so cheap. $4 for both breakfast and a coffee. That's crazy to us. Yeah, we loved it and we're loving it. But right now we're gonna be heading to our first destination of the day, which is gonna be the Boht Plantations. This region grows a lot of tea and they have tons of tea plantations. So we're gonna be checking this one out. This is supposed to be one of the best ones in terms of the looks and stuff. The scenery is beautiful around this area and we can't wait to go check it out. Although it might look nice and clear right now behind me, blue skies and everything, the weather changes extremely quickly here in the mountains, as we've said before when we were in the mountains, and we gotta hurry up because it rains every single day here. Pretty much every day we've been here, even when we were coming up here, there's massive downpours. Even if they don't last all day, there's some type of rain every single day, so we don't want to be caught up in that. That's why we're in a rush, so let's get going.
have made it to Boht Plantation. It was a beautiful ride here. The road kind of got a little bit bumpy on the way, but nothing that we couldn't handle. This area is very good for planting tea plants, and there's a lot of different tea factories and plantations. We chose this one because it had the most reviews and the best reviews, so we decided to come here. It looks gorgeous, and there's a really beautiful lookout point that we're gonna walk to right now.
The property is extremely well maintained all around here. There's absolutely no trash, and it's just gorgeous. The landscape with the rolling hills and all the tea plants on them are so beautiful. We have made it to the top of the lookout, and there's also a restaurant right there on my right side. You can see it over there, and you can sample some of the tea that they make here and eat some delicious foods. So we're gonna head in there right now, check out the beautiful views, and try some tea, of course.
We made it to the viewpoint of the tea plantation. You can see that there's a bunch of other people here taking pictures of the farm, because how could you not? It's such a picturesque spot. It's absolutely gorgeous. We love seeing the viewpoint. This place offers tours, and you can get a tour to be shown around how they plant the tea, how they make the tea, how they harvest the tea, all of that jazz. We did a tea factory tour in Sri Lanka, so we didn't feel the need to do one here because I feel like it's the exact same process. But if you're interested in doing something like that here, it is available. We're about to purchase some tea, local tea made here, and we can't wait to try it. Also, side note, they sell pastries and baked goods, and the smell just like hits you in the face. It smells so good.
You can see all the different options that they have available up there, along with the price, and we're just really excited to try it. Zay likes tea. I don't know if she loves it.
I don't know, like, what's love though? Like, am I a tea fanatic drinking it every day? No. But do I drink tea when I can and I have the opportunity? Yes.
Well, there you go. We got it straight from the source. And there's all the baked goods right there, and there's some more along the way up there in the big fridge. So everything's looking amazing, and like Zay said, it smells heavenly in here. We just got our teas, and I got the passion fruit tea over here, and let me just say that the aroma is incredible. It smells so good already. I haven't even taken a sip yet. I'm gonna have to wait till it cools down, but it smells so good. I already know it's gonna taste incredible, and I can't wait.
I got the lychee with rose, and it smells so good, just like Attila said. And also, we decided to be a little unhealthy and get a chocolate roll, because tea with desserts is just even better than just tea by itself.
That's right. Super excited to try it.
Both the different types of teas that we got are both produced at this farm, and they smell so good. I'm gonna try mine right now, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it is. That is so good. It's like sweet with like it's sweet because I put sugar in it, but it's sweet with like a hint of rose, and it smells like just so good.
And now we're gonna enjoy. We just finished enjoying our teas and our little dessert, and all the desserts and tea only came to $4, and they were very, very delicious. But right now we are on our way back to our bike to head to our next destination. If you guys have not seen what tea leaves look like close up, then it's those green ones right there. They're pretty big leaves. There's more here, but these look like they've already been picked. And like Zay mentioned, they do offer tours over here around the farm, so you can see the whole process, the production and everything, how it's all dried. And it's actually way more interesting than you would think, because there's such a lot that goes into making the tea and grading it and everything like that, that it's very interesting if you have never had a tour like that before, to take one and just know how the process is and how they make it. We just made it back to our bike, and right now we are headed to our next destination. Tea isn't the only thing that grows really well in this climate in the Cameron Highlands. Strawberries are another popular thing that grows extremely well, and we're going to a strawberry farm next, and we're really excited because we've been getting a lot of fruit throughout our travels, but believe it or not, strawberries have not been a thing that we got because it wasn't readily available. So right now we're excited to go to this farm and grab some and taste some fresh strawberries.
Made it to Raj's Hill Strawberry Farm. We are going to pay an admission fee, and then we're going to go pick our own strawberries. I've never done this before, so I'm really looking forward to it. Also, I love strawberries. They're a delicious fruit, so I'm looking forward to eating them too. For 30 RM for each basket.
Are we gonna get 2 baskets?
No, that's too many.
Too many, she said.
That's too many.
Here are the rules for picking your own strawberries. It's half a kilogram minimum, which costs 30 RM.
Which is $10.
$10.
Hi man. What are you gonna do?
We would like to pick, yes.
Okay, so 2 of you?
Yes, we got our basket. This is what we're gonna be using to pick the strawberries. And he told us that up to the second hole right here is what is gonna be the half a kilogram mark. Anything over that, we're gonna have to pay extra. But I think that should be enough for the 2 of us. We don't want it to go bad.
That's right. Also, I think that this activity is, let me just say, very overpriced, because I think that's a lot of money to pay for such little strawberries. But we're doing it for the experience. I don't know what Zay thinks, but that's what I think.
I don't know, strawberries are expensive in general, no matter where you buy them, I think. But I think you're paying extra for the experience of coming here and being able to pick it yourself and check out the farm and see how they grow it.
Yeah. So that's basically why we're doing it, because it's a cool experience and it's probably going to be super tasty.
And it's supposed to be a really good climate to grow the strawberries, so maybe that has something to do with how good they're going to taste, hopefully.
You can see that they grow the strawberries here in these greenhouse type structures, and they go all up the mountain over here, and that's all strawberries right there. And in the distance you can see there's another strawberry farm. It's pretty far up ahead, but you can see over there that that's another strawberry farm up there. So this is not the only one that you can come to, but we always say we look at the reviews, and this was one of the best reviewed ones, so that's why we're here. It wasn't recording. Go ahead, repeat it.
Oh, crikey, it's a strawberry.
Cringe mode on.
Okay, so this looks like a good strawberry. You want to make sure it's not like bad or it has any bug bites in it. And we're gonna cut it all the way to the little stem right here. Okay? Every gram that's gonna get counted is gonna be a whole strawberry. No stems.
I was gonna say, when you're paying $10 for a little box, you definitely have to be careful and make sure you're cutting them correctly.
Okay. These strawberries are so beautiful looking.
You're so beautiful looking.
Aww.
Gotta have a compliment every vlog.
So the trick is to not pick every single strawberry that's fully ripe. You could pick some that are like on their way to being ripe so that they have time to get ripe while you're eating the other ones, and if you don't want to eat them all in one day.
She's a professional.
Barely. Attila is the botanist of our relationship. He loves plants. He loves all types of plants and trees and anything that's just green in nature.
And gardening.
And gardening. So we're gonna let him pick some strawberries and let's see what kind he picks. And I gave him some good tips, right babe?
Yes, thank you so much. I would have never been able to guess.
It's not only cool to come pick the strawberries, but it's also cool to see how they're grown. Like you can see all the dirt bags right here that the root of the strawberries are in, and these hoses right here are connected to an irrigation system. And it's just really cool to see them in person because you don't see this stuff in the supermarket.
That's right, and also it smells amazing in here. It smells like fresh strawberries, and I'm loving the smell.
We just finished picking our strawberries and this is the basket full that we got. We're gonna go down to the main office and have the guy weigh it for us, make sure we're about 500 grams or less, and then we're gonna head to our next destination.
If you come here and you don't feel like picking your own strawberries or you don't have enough time, you can simply buy pre-picked strawberries. And not only that, but there's also a restaurant where they have some shakes from fresh strawberries and pastries and stuff like that. So you can also try out some delicious treats. But we already tried some at the tea plantation, some treats, so we're gonna skip that. But I see you can also buy jam here and stuff like that, so super delicious. Even though we thought we picked a lot of strawberries and what we might be over, they actually had to add some to our basket because we didn't pick enough. As you can see, it's actually quite decently sized. So I kind of take that back, the $10 thing. It's worth it with the experience, and this amount of strawberries is pretty good. And I already know we're gonna enjoy them a lot today, later on when we're back at home and editing while it's raining. And with that being said, we are gonna head to our next destination right now so we can beat the rain because it's supposed to be starting quite soon. So let's go.
We have made it to our next stop. It's called Time Tunnel Museum, which was created by Mr. C. Kok Shan. He has a passion for collecting collectibles, memorabilia, things from the past, and he created this place to show off Malaysia's culture and history. So we're gonna take a step back in time to show you guys what it was like in the old days.
Awesome. You got it.
We just finished exploring the time tunnel and our tickets were only $2 each. If you're in Cameron Highlands, come check this place out. It's really cool. You take a step back in time, you see all these cool ancient artifacts. Well, not ancient, but they're ancient to me. But these older artifacts like old stoves, sewing machines, different bottles and cans and tools, and it's just everything that you can imagine is in there, and it's really cool to see. We are gonna head back to our hotel right now because it's about to rain and we're gonna try to beat it.
We just dropped off our bike, and as you can tell, we did it just in time because it already started raining. And once it starts raining in Cameron Highlands, let me just say it starts to pour within a couple of minutes, so we got lucky and I'm super happy. But yeah, we got back safe and that's all that matters.
We showed you a few things that there are to do here in Cameron Highlands, but that's not it. There's a lot of nature hikes. We're actually going to be doing a nature hike in our next video. Stay tuned for that. If you like something about this video, please leave a comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.